Instead, we decide to fight the foot fetish tank and let...
It's back. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is CountSaberWolf. Today we're going to be reacting to Max0r does an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Rising Part 1. I've never played the game myself. I've played the Metal Gear Solid series. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know who you'd like me to react to next. And let's get into the video, shall we? Alright, an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Rising Part 1.
Metal Gear Rising Vengeance is not a word in the dictionary. It's also one of my favorite games, besides Genshin Impact. Created as a spin-off to the critically acclaimed Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Pirates, we are cast as Raiden, who's...
Why would you do that to Metal Gear Solid 4? I love that game. It's a tie between 3 and 4 for me on that. But why would you do that to Metal Gear Solid 4?
Resume involves fighting the Illuminati and a bisexual vampire, trading off slow stealth gameplay and conference calls of an unspecified duration for pulse-pounding action gameplay, unique mechanics, and the stupidest plot of any game since the last one. You know, the one where Headache Kajingles puts his protagonist in a microwave. Now caught in a worldwide conspiracy headed by an evil and destructive empire called the United States. It's up to us to stop Senator Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson from being...
He can't be getting away with being in everything. We had him in enough movies. Why is he now in video games? Please. No offense, but Dwayne, need you to take a break. There's so much Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson everywhere now.
Becoming Black, fight cyborg dinosaurs controlled by orphans, and fight a series of extremely online YouTube personas 4, such as Jacked Bezos, the Nintendo Virtual Boy, and Markiplier. I'm gonna come find you.
They got Markiplier in this game? Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to play this now. I don't know if I can fight off Markiplier.
Set to the tune of a hardcore rock soundtrack made by the world-famous Toontown Online composer for the express purpose of killing it.
Is he joking or is that real? Is that actually made by the Toontown Online composer, or is this just a joke? Because if that's real, that is kind of wild.
For the express purpose of killing anyone above 40. And to complete our journey, we will have to resort to unrestricted brutality, cutting and slicing our enemies like a human-sized slap chop in between philosophy about the nature of conflict, the morality of separating families the hard way, and memes. They made Twitter into a plot point. So if any of that interests you, feel free to join me as we dive headlong into the wonderful madness of Metal Gear Rising.
I'm on board for this.
And the voices now activated.
That was a gigantic sword. Are there just gigantic sword creatures everywhere in this game? Also, who's the gigantic buff? Is he the main, like, enemy? Got some cool fight scenes. Let's go.
So
somebody's lost an arm.
But it doesn't support high resolutions. To fix this, we head to NeoGAF and download a virus. Now I can do any resolution.
I do not recommend downloading viruses. I don't believe Max0r does either. Just saying.
What amazing gameplay. Our story begins in the 2009 color scheme with our hero Raiden protecting President Barfsacco Crumbo. He's touring his...
Not Barfsacco Crumbo. Also, are we going back to Modern Warfare? Are we going back to the good old days? COD lobbies?
Birthplace of Kenya.
I am President United States Obama.
Mr. President, you have dementia.
Drone strike the wedding.
That can be arranged.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Insurance fraud. Why, hello there. Would you care to see my RGB lighting? I spent $3,000. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh.
I get a Frosty then? Just saying.
I'll just have to give you a demonstration then.
Ooh. He's definitely not coming back in the sequel.
RGBs. Let's get the fuck out. I guess you could say he's half the man he once was.
Very nice.
My name is Obama. I have shit my doo-doo ass.
Don't worry, Obama. I'll protect you from this sidewalk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the first enemy in the game. Now...
Did he just make that man into Swiss cheese? Like, there's like nothing left of him. And that was the first enemy. Is this what you do to every enemy?
He's the first 100 enemies in the game. This is the standout feature of Metal Gear Rising. The ability to cut anything, and I do mean anything. Nature, humans, telepathic traffic poles, a family of 4, and even staircases that are required to progress the game. I think that's an oversight. This was groundbreaking stuff for the PS3. Use it to hit weak points, confuse your enemies, and prevent them from attacking.
Wait, this was back on the PS3? I could have sworn this was back on the PS4. Was this just before the PS4 launched? Let me know down in the comments below.
Deforestation. What are you doing, Raiden? Most animals deserve to be extinct. Where the fuck is Raiden? Hang on, I think I'm hearing boss music.
Is that Godzilla? Nope, it's just a gigantic mech.
I'm just gonna run past everyone.
Joe Biden, please help me pass the healthcare. Healthcare, you say? I'm a specialist.
Oh.
A new customer.
He just turned that man into sushi. This is sashimi. Like, that was instant. Oh.
Let's hope Obamacare covers euthanasia.
Ooh.
My name is Obama. Shut up.
Stop right there. Put down President Bumcrack Osama.
I'll put him down, all right. But no,
Bumcrack
I'm
Osama?
a giant robot. Federal agent spotted initiating.
Why didn't I see that? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce
What
you to
is
the
this thing?
tutorial boss. We're currently undergoing a learning experience, the one you can only get with a giant laser. This is...
It has a gigantic laser beam on it. And we're supposed to just go up and fight that like it's nothing? What?
maybe the best game ever made. And although the gameplay is a little simple, the sheer scale makes me feel both empowered and quite intimidated. It's just a wonderful way to do it when you don't look like a cracked up rooster. Of course, there's no need to worry, because Raiden is fucking jacked.
Did he just toss the gigantic mech up into the side of a building like it was, you know, a piece of paper? And then he just chops it in half.
Mission accomplished. So Raiden runs all
And that's
the way
the first
to
mission?
Locomotive to confront Dimes for Crimes, led by none other than Buff Bezos.
Mitch McConnell, please transfer.
Buff Bezos. What happened to Jeff after leaving Amazon? He had all the money. He decided he's going to focus everything into becoming absolutely jacked.
Why do our politicians hog all the good missiles?
Obama!
Your prime has expired, Raiden, and so has his life.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's time for the
Break
next
the
boss
chest.
fight. I say that
I wonder if
sarcastically
it's
because
still
most
lifted
people would
that.
classify it as a fucking
Did he get right in the
suicide.
heart?
I'm surprised this is on the train instead of in front of it. Face it, Jack.
Max0r. Why did I just see Raiden Fortnite dancing in front of the train? I have questions.
You can't even hold a sword.
Oh, there went his good eye.
Is a sword. I could give you a demonstration, but first, what's your favorite hand?
Also, I'm sorry for pausing all the time, but what kind of metal makes for a red
Well,
blade?
my left.
I kind of want one of those.
I'm about to level up, Jack, and you look like just enough XP. Oh,
Oh.
fuck, he's using bullets.
Need a hand, Raiden? Also, who am I?
Boris Johnson just comes in out of nowhere to save the day.
Back
Let's
up,
go.
bitch. So at least 2 minutes pass, and Raiden is traversing the vacuum of space on his way to the... Colonel, I'm trying to fly around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting Raiden.
Uh-oh.
I'm playing
Uh-oh.
Genshin Impact, but I've run out of credit card debt to purchase Ganyu. So if you can you lend me a hand? I will surely stop collecting
You can definitely tell this man has spent a vast fortune in Genshin Impact.
them.
You have a problem.
So after the roughest plane
He
ride
said
since
it, I did.
Delta, we head to a third world shithole known as Russia to find the men who killed President
We are going to
Bumsako
Russia.
Chungus and put an end to their illegal razor blade factory. Wait a second, where's the runway? Finally equipped with his new customizable gamer mouse body, Raiden begins his journey by encountering
He does look
helpless
very nice in the
victims,
outfit.
knocking them to the air and scooping out their spines like fucking ice cream. You see, this is actually
Okay, but is it at least like Rocky Road ice cream or some cookies and cream? You know, something nice. If we're gonna be out taking out spines, we gotta have something nice at least.
our primary method of healing, since every spine is filled to the brim with delicious electrolytes. This is the actual term used in the game. Just like
Oh, so
American
it's
football,
Gatorade
the soldiers
flavored.
of the future are fueled by
That's an interesting
Gatorade. We,
flavor.
however, are fueled by violence. Oh, hang on one second. I've got a call.
You should kill yourself now.
So anyways, we head to the streets to get acquainted with the stealth, but unfortunately for the populace,
Stealth
it's
and me are not
completely
friends in
optional.
games like this.
So
I had so many memories of this big dude from Metal Gear Solid 4, especially going through one of the beginning areas trying to sneak, and then out of nowhere, this thing just comes crashing down on you from the heavens. And all you hear is just moo. I'm never gonna get over that.
let me tell you, this enemy is real fun to kill, especially considering their fucking jump speed. Man, there really is no time between these cutscenes. Oh, fuck.
Oh, somebody's around the corner.
Offender spotted.
Ooh, he just got a buzz cut.
What the dog doing now?
Mechanical puppy, let's
What the
go.
fuck is a dog?
You are such a fucking Philistine, right?
Does it have a chainsaw for a tail? I kind of want one of these as like a figure from like Gundam.
Wait,
But
how do you know my name?
in
I am
Metal Gear Rising
Programmed with knowledge of everyone.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Who's your owner then, little dog?
The NSA, but my handler is a white woman.
Damn, that's rough.
I will never eat peanut butter ever again.
For our next battle, we
That
have
poor
Blade
dog.
Wolf. Jesus. And let
Go
me
with
say,
that
if
dog.
you don't know how to parry more than one attack, it's time to learn. I don't know what attack this is.
Whoa, that dog is fast. Oh,
Fortunately, Blade Wolf will stop yiffing and calling
That
meals
looked
on
very
wheels,
painful to
which
chest.
allows us to partake of the Gatorade Eucharist. Now with the power of Jesus in our veins, we donate Blade Wolf to a kill shelter, and then he monologues.
You're gonna stay on my dick until you die.
Somehow, I've arrived at the Bitcoin factory.
I wonder, is he going to find that flash drive that has the lost Bitcoin fortune that one guy is searching for? Is it secretly at the Bitcoin factory and he just doesn't realize it?
Moderating your Twitch for months, and you never told me you had a boyfriend.
Who are you?
Oh my god, she spoke to me.
He's so
Jesus
lucky.
fucking
Let's go.
Christ. Raiden, watch out. That woman is live on Twitch. Now sufficiently disturbed, Raiden moves on to the best level in the game using my favorite mechanics. Inconvenient fencing, handy enemies with cool controls, and you better believe there's
Those
some bad
things
stealth.
look
It even
very
has cameras with
traumatizing.
0-degree vision. Just don't just step into the lasers.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Oh my god.
Snake. Don't die on me, Snake. I know this is Raiden, but don't die on me, Snake.
It's a woman. Please stop that.
Makes me want to go back and play Metal Gear Solid.
Shout out to Big Chungus29 for the donation.
Please stay back.
Sorry,
Let's hear it for
Jack,
Big Chungus.
Stream demands you die.
God, I wish that was me.
Is that part of terms of service?
That can be
I don't know if that's allowed for streaming.
Welcome to the world's first boss fight, where the battle is against your own controller. Provided, of course, that I don't throw that shit against a wall. In this confrontation, we fight the dark-skinned tomboy GF that I've always dreamed of, juggling and slaughtering several varieties of jihadist Bakugan. If I were forced to describe the experience, it would be poggers or perhaps Pepega, especially after Raiden achieves the miracle of flight, when you fire the animators. But despite some of the
I wonder how many controllers he had to have broken to get through this fight. Because that looked like a nightmare with just button mashing. Also, how is she able to fly with just like 8 arms? How is that possible?
occasional frustration, this battle is one of the best. Plus, I like it when women hit me.
Okay, Max0r, I see you. I see you. I do like the weapon. The weapon's very nice.
Yeah, that's some cool theme music, bitch.
He just turned her into a popsicle and smashed her into
Your
pieces.
purpose in life is to be in my stream sucking on my dick daily.
I see.
My stream!
That's a bit graphic.
You are truly weird, champ.
Is that a bad thing?
You make me want to kill myself faster, but no matter. With my death, you will never find our secret base at 29th Avenue, Mexico City.
What the fuck?
These
It all takes place in Mexico City, the true source of the deception.
are the coordinates.
God damn, I'm turned on.
Right, we need to pick you up. What's your location?
I'm in a Chinese factory, now equipped with a solid lead for his Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2013 video game. It's up to Sonic the Hedgehog to make his way to the city of Mexico, complete with his 50 pounds of smuggled cocaine and a stolen Mercedes. Raiden,
I wonder, if he gets into the city, is he going to be able to get through without being seen, or are they going to notice him because of his suit right off the bat?
are you wearing a sombrero? It's my disguise. I'm trying to blend in.
Oh,
You are
he went with the
trying to give me a
sombrero
fucking brain
disguise.
aneurysm.
Your
I see.
destination is on the right.
And he's got his own dog? Let's go. Okay. I love the outfit. I might need my own outfit like this.
Now it's time for Raiden and his small pit bull to make their descent into Fallout 3. Hey, what's up, gamers? Max0r.
Are we going to
Today
Nuketown?
We're gonna be questioning why Blade Wolf is packing an entire bakery. Better keep playing the game to bleach my eyes. What's up, gamers? It's
They brought
Max0r.
Majima from
And today
Yakuza
we are
into
being
this.
beaten to death by a gorilla.
I mean,
Remember to like,
honestly, it
comment,
does
and
kind of fit.
subscribe.
I could see
It's
Majima in
a
this.
little weird to me that we're having more trouble with Harambe than a giant robot. Raiden opens him up like a Pokemon fan after ripping out his organs. Thank God that's the only enemy. Otherwise, I'd have problems.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
Great,
It's
next.
a Smash tournament. I
Clean
have to
and
stop
to the
it.
point. Oh, I think
New
he messed up.
enemies. I was just about to run out of those. Okay, but seriously, this enemy doesn't want to hit me. It's all right. I don't have a Twitter
Maybe they're
account.
pacifist enemies.
What the fuck is he saying? Can you repeat that? Listen, I don't know what a McDonald's does. After abandoning a child to his death, we're finally able to play.
You think
the
Raiden
rest
likes
of the
McDonald's?
ball. Raiden
You think he
equips
gets
a
himself an
cardboard
ice cream
box
and,
once
you know,
used in
dips
a
fries in it?
famous, well-known video game series called Smash Brothers.
That's Wario, Snake.
We need a new Smash Brothers, please.
Now you two can remain undiscovered in any public park. Oh fuck.
Raiden versus 30 Majimas. Let's
Now
go.
finished with the
Who's gonna win?
exhibit, we're finally free to explore the secret base entirely without suspicion for 2 minutes.
I'm surprised the
Time
camera didn't get alerts to
provided
that.
escort an entire congregation to meet God. Stealth is of course optional, but so is my mercy. Now heading to the confessional, Raiden finds
that was
something
cool.
that he was
I like
never
that finisher.
supposed to see.
Hi, it's Fitz with Slapchop. Slap you in trouble. Boy, slap you got big mustache.
Lapchop has returned. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Do you think they all take turns just saying, welcome back to Slapchop?
I'm gonna leave this game for a while. Play some good old Gary's mod. We
Yeah,
get a call
Gary's
from
mod. Oh,
Boris
that-
Johnson, and he tells us that the
That
baddies
was
are
very
the
graphic
brains
for
of
that.
children in Futurama jars, piloting the various zoo exhibits we fought on our
Oh,
journey.
those
And to
pilot
figure
the
out why,
monsters.
we
That's
sneak
very
in
interesting.
using a wasted game mode. This lasts an entire minute if you don't walk past everyone. Using some proprietary software, we assume the role
Downloading
of the US
Genshin
government
now.
and spy
Good,
on the
good.
bad guys' webcams before selling them crack. Their evil and dastardly plan is to restart the war economy by fueling conflict in Syria.
I'm not gonna lie. This dude may be from Metal Gear Rising Vengeance, but I feel like I would see him in Resident Evil. I could see him in the Resident Evil series for some
and
reason.
Donbass, then making a gigantic profit by selling weaponized Baby Shark to the military. But instead of selling a Boston Dynamics dog like normal people, they figured the best way to create a robot army was to consult Mr. Epstein. So with our next target identified, we advance further until we find a giant
I don't know if that's somebody you
robot.
want to
And if this
consult.
hallway has anything to say about it, we're in for a fun boss fight. Raiden endures 8 hours of being stunned before playing his reverse Uno card.
What
and
is
trapping
that
it in a
thing?
corner for 2 minutes, dicing up his armor and
It
clapping
slaps
him
you on the
faster
front
than
with
that family on the highway in my
pieces. It's
Ford
got a
Mustang.
gun on top.
Don't worry, he's a basic enemy in the next mission. Oh
Okay.
my God, I can't possibly.
Honestly,
cut
I thought
through
that was gonna be
glass. Stop
more
right there, Raiden, or I'll
climactic.
blow this child. Who is that? His head. I'll blow his head open. Oh, wait, are you for real? I don't have time for this conversation. Children are in danger. Do you know what a gun does? What's a gun?
And succeeded. Class ranking B.
So at least 9 seconds happen and Ride Inside is driving to hell, all the while taking his eyes off the road with some CNN. Oh sweet, my programming is on.
Super Idol di Charo, domain.
You know,
Let's go.
America isn't so bad after all. After being in Mexico
Jamming
for
out.
so long, I'm starting to miss how peaceful it can be, especially the police. Raiden evades the evil forces of big sobriety as they attempt to
I don't want to say anything, but from driving on in, he secretly looks like he's driving into the GTA city. At least San Andreas.
suppress
Or Vice
another
City.
innocent drunk driver, careening
But the
through
cops
the
attacking
nightmare
him makes
known as
sense.
Denver before encountering the police budget. And showing off his toned legs.
Wait a second, boys. He's white.
I'm sorry, officer. I was just so busy playing League of Legends.
All right, I've heard enough.
Oh no, do you think he's top lane? Bottom lane? He's a league player. You know he's got to be sweaty.
Deadly force authorized.
Oh, fuck. We are now forced to fight the hypothetical dystopian scenario where the government and police are influenced by corporations. Specifically, the corporation
Disney.
that we've come to
Hidden
volunteer
evil
for blood
behind it all.
donations. Although, Joe Raiden seems to be fighting their army of interns because most of them use a stick. Besides, of course, the military-grade Roombas. Raiden heads into an
Now
office.
they're arming the
through the
Roombas?
of an officer,
No, we're
and
safe.
Inside the biggest elevator ever made. We take it down the hard way. Also, they forgot to
Going
limit my
down?
turn speed. There's even a subway section with this cool new enemy that I've never seen before. I don't think anything can ruin this. What's up, gamers? God damn it. Let me tell you something
VTubers
important, Raiden.
have infiltrated the
Ignore
game.
me and a beta male cuck. I'm only here to dispense justice. That's cringe, Jack, and your setup is weak. You can't even project yourself onto a building or a
Is this in the setup? I don't know if you can let that slide right.
It's worthless. Cope and seethe, Jack. Why don't you go back to Facebook and post some Minion memes? No, that's not the point.
Hey, don't be dissing the Minion memes.
Now, all this murder and you still aren't based. You bastard. Shut the fuck up and listen for a moment. Oh my god, it's the cringe name baby. Stop right there. What the fuck is wrong with his hair? What are you doing? He looks like Sonic impregnated a vending machine. No.
Aw, Max0r, why? You can't do this to Sonic. Don't deserve that.
Do you see now, Jack?
Ooh, that chin smack looked very painful. My chin kind of hurt seeing that.
No fuck. So after chopping the authorities so fast,
well, he sliced them up like turkey.
Raiden gains a brain hemorrhage from watching my editing, which affects his movement slightly. Now emotionally compromised, we head through the mandatory stealth section.
Me waking up at 3 a.m. to go to the restroom because of my stomach.
You know, eventually. How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. You could say that I'm a big fan of what? My name is Monsoon of the Sussy Imposters.
I'm gonna call you the metal venom of this universe.
What the fuck? Emergency meeting. Please stop. No. There's something genuinely wrong with you. It's just a little trolling, Jack. You're in the land of the free after all. And your idea of freedom is enslaving children. Do you know what the Civil War was? It's cringe or be cringe, Jack. Soon you'll understand. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns controlled by something greater.
Was that Pawn Stars?
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
Memes rule us all.
They are our culture.
Ooh, there was a cat.
Clout. How about full of shit? Is that a meme? No, it fucking isn't, you amoeba. You'll never be based with memes like that.
Ooh.
You're right.
I love those weapons.
What? I thought I could be just like you, but that is a mistake. Perhaps I am cringe, but that makes me free. That's sus.
I am cringe, for I am free.
Turn off my cringe inhibitors. But Raiden, you'll lose subscribers. Do it. Okay. I was fucking joking. Why did you do it?
Activate rage mode. Let's go.
Jack. I'm starting to see what you're getting at, and if based means
overdrive mode activated. Let's go.
About your shitty posts is a long way off.
I love that the hair does change a little bit too with the different mode.
Guy funny moment. In this boss fight against the Monsus battle bus, Raiden rages against the moral degeneracy of violence in movies and sex on TV, using his good old-fashioned values upon which he used to rely.
I love the way he incorporated that into it.
An onslaught of attacks at average speed for a Cheetah, demanding the absolute most of the player to survive the human spaghetti. So if you thought Blade Wolf was a real fun boss to parry, then I've got news for you. We've got more edge in this fight than Bloodborne on the PlayStation 1. Monsoon.
You're joking, right? There's more edge than Bloodborne? I haven't played through all of Bloodborne, but that had a lot of edge from where I already got up to.
Can fucking teleport. He throws helicopters for fun, and his preferred method of dodging is self-bisection. He knows he's
Okay, I feel that's kind of overpowered and cheating. You literally can't slice him. He just detaches himself like he's a One Piece character.
3 edges away from being a Sonic OC, and you know what? I fucking dig it.
Holy cow. How are you supposed to dodge all those and then launch a combo attack right back? Are you supposed to wait for a certain animation? Okay, chopping him up pretty nicely. Cut his head off. Did he win, or is he going to come back for phase 2?
I spent 4 days editing that. Now excuse me as I take this call. The memes. You are decapitated. Don't worry, it's just a little trolling, right? Do not repost my memes back at me. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, because
so he yet lives.
End here.
Oh. Well, it seems we're going to have to continue next time with part 2 and see what happens, because it seems he's no longer dead. That was a good video. I kind of want to play Metal Gear Rising Vengeance now. I'm going to have to see if they have it on the PlayStation Network store. Be sure to go check out Max0r's videos down below. Link in the description. Well, that was certainly a wild ride for the first part of the video. If you liked what you saw, please comment down below. Let me know who you'd like me to react to next. Hit that subscribe button. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for making this part of the video.